Hey there, Cancer. I want to go ahead and do a person on your mind reading for you for this time in February. These are general readings, but also I consider them to be timeless. So if you should choose to find it later on than February 2024, so be it. I do want to say through the rest of February, I'm having a special where I'm offering one question for $30, $15 for each additional question. And if you want a one-on-one session with me, that is $100, but all of them are recorded, okay? And yeah, I think that's good. If you're interested in any of that, feel free to contact me. The information is in the description box below, okay? So let's get into this reading for you. The person on your mind for Cancer, the person on Cancer's mind, what is their general energy at this time? What is their general energy? Okay. The Two of Swords, Cancer. So there may be some communication that's kind of shut off between the two of you at this time, or with them at least. They may be holding back. Can you show me how they view the situation with Cancer? Knight of Cups in reverse here. Let me just pull the rest of the energy out. How do they view you? That's how they view you. How do they view the situation between you? Five of Swords. Okay. Let's do it like this because it'll fit better. And the actions that they will take moving forward. Eight of Swords. Okay, it's interesting energy. Show me Cancer's energy in regard to the general. How does Cancer generally, what's going on for the general energy for Cancer right now? You have your own card coming up. You have the Chariot here, Cancer, in your general energy. Can you show me how you view this person? How does Cancer view this person? You have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you guys are viewing each other in very interesting ways here. Can you show me how Cancer views a situation? Okay. You have the King of Swords. He wanted to pop out in reverse, but then ended up upright. And can you show me the action Cancer takes in this situation with this person? Okay, you've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's your energy, Cancer. Show me the energy between them at this time. Those are face down. And how many do we have? I'm not going to take all of those. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Give me one card for the general energy between them. Okay, and you have the Hierophant. I'll take two. That's fine. Two of Wands in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. What can help the situation? Two of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so in bottom of the deck, I do want to say, Cancer, you have the King of Cups. I'll put it over here so you guys can see. I don't know. I'll just put them over there. So, Cancer, in regard to the energy between you two, we have the Hierophant in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse. It feels like there's been a shutdown here. It feels like there's a lack of communication in regard to how this person is being with you. I feel here too, how they're viewing. I feel like how you guys are viewing each other is a little bit mutual, like problematic. They view you as emotionally problematic, or somebody that may have stirred up their emotions and they weren't able to. Okay, so how I'm feeling it is that you were able to stir up their emotions, but they didn't have the, I want to say, bandwidth, the emotional availability to deal with those things. So it's like you kind of created some sort of disharmony in them is not the right way, because it's not necessarily disharmony, it's confusion, it's emotional confusion. They may also feel that you are somebody that has been deceptive with them in your communication, somebody that has emotionally led them on. I feel here, though, Cancer, that there's an element where it's like you may have brought some sort of awareness to this person that they're having a hard time digesting. That's kind of what it feels like. There may be an element here where your connection with them is something that is less, how do you say that? Less, it's a little bit more taboo. It's a little bit more risque. There's something about your connection that isn't typical or common, and that also may be a bit of a barrier here between the two of you. That also may have, required more of an investment to continue on in that path, it feels here. And I feel here too with you, your energy is more like your own. We've got the Chariot here, but the energy is like, I'm moving forward. I'm getting myself back together. Communication wise, if you are talking to this person, I feel that there's a there's a potential for angry communication. Now my throat is closing up a little bit. Yeah, it feels here that the energy coming from you, Cancer, is something where it's like you're more guarded, you're more protected. But I do guess I want to say that it's important to see or hear this person's side of things, just because it feels that like you might be, I want to say that, marching on or moving on from something without all of the knowledge. You've made an assessment, you've done your processing, and it's like you're off to the races. But I feel here that there's some sort of like hiccup between the communication and you and this person. They view the situation as the Five of Swords, which is problematic. It's confrontational, but not in an honest diplomatic way. It's a situation where it's like we've had issues, and like it's one-upping each other, or the way that we communicate with one another is problematic just because there's not enough effort involved here. They're looking at the situation potentially being like, if I how do I want to say that? It's like they're looking from the situation kind of from a broken heart, it feels like. And they're withholding their energy, they're withholding themselves because it feels like there's some sort of like big emotional, they're going through a big emotional hurdle here, Cancer. And it's like I almost want to say, it's not like you have your hackles up, but like if you are to do anything about this, it's to be a restorer of, I want to say balance, but again, I kind of feel balance on your end for you, because the way that your actions are coming out, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, because that's not a great combination with the Knight of Swords in reverse as well. That's somebody that can be very manipulative. They use their tongue in a harsh manner. It's kind of abusive in a way. And here it's asking us to not fall into that type of energy between the two of you. Here, in regard to what can help the situation, you have the Two of Cups. So there's an element of needing to come together to harmonize here. King of Cups, Queen of Cups reverse. It's a couple, it's a duo. There's the potential for connection here, but it feels like there's a lot of shut down energy between the two of you. And I feel like this person is this person on your mind is somebody that is not communicating right now, and I feel you've gotten kind of fed up with it. So let's go ahead and clarify some in regard to the Two of Swords over here with this person for Cancer. What's up with that? Why is this here? You have the Ten of Pentacles here. More. King of Swords, King of Swords. Yeah, there's like fighting here. I feel for some of you, Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, the situation is one that has already happened here with the Eight of Cups. Ten of Pentacles and the King of Swords in reverse. I feel like for some of you, this may be a situation where family may have been getting in the way. This also can be a situation where you've already been together with this person for a long time and there's been problems in communication. You have Knight of Swords reverse, King of Swords reverse, then King of Swords upright, Queen of Cups in reverse, and then it's like it's like this kind of off power dynamic that happens with each other that feels like we are I don't want to say one-upping each other, but it's like there's more attention to fighting and there's more attention to being right than actually trying to remedy the situation. And here, if they do decide to move forward here, it's like they want to give an offering of peace. They want to give an offering of, hey, let's fix this. Just because this does talk about a new opportunity to create something solid here, but you have to walk away from the BS. Okay, you got to walk away from the BS of the past stuff. Show me your energy. Show me the Chariot here for Cancer. So you have the Temperance card, the Queen of Wands here. Give me one more, please, for Cancer. The Two of Swords. I feel, Cancer, you're willing to communicate with this person, but it also feels like your mind is made up in regard to the direction you want to take. I don't think you really want to continue back into this. Sometimes when we re-engage with people, it almost feels like we're backsliding. It almost feels like the way that we are... this feels like tit for tat. Like this kind of connection feels like tit for tat in a really immature way. And I don't know if that is your overall decision to act like that, but it feels like I'm going to pull my energy back. No, I'm going to pull my energy back. No, I'm going to do it harder now. I'm going to be, more reserved, more quiet. It's just kind of like this childish back and forth game that I don't think is very healthy. And I feel like you have an understanding of that, but also here it's like you're getting your, you're moving forward. I feel here too, you are able to have a decent, I feel like you want to kind of like wash your hands a little bit of a situation. This also may be them, I'm not even into how they view you yet, clarifying that, but I also feel like this may be some situation where it's like they do feel that you're a little bit more balanced than they are. That may also be difficult for them to admit. Either way, though, there's no communication here, or there's very, very little, and it feels like we're both guarding our emotions. Show me the Knight of Swords here for Cancer. Why is it in reverse here for how you view them? Yeah, you have that Six of Swords again here. Page of Pentacles, one more. Five of Cups, Ace of Swords popping out also. I feel here, Cancer, that you guys have your decision is to, I feel like build something practical in your own life right now. I feel like the situation has caused a lot of upheaval for you and a lot of regret that you may not be addressing here. There may be an element where it's like you've kind of gone silent and cold on each other, and it seems like there's no care, no consideration. We don't give a crap about each other, but that's kind of furthest from the truth. It feels like there's been a lot of like internal frustration with this, a lot of like almost mourning, a lot of regret here, but we've kind of kept our mouths shut. It's kind of being harsh and hard. Even if the Knight of Swords is in reverse and not speaking, it's usually about communication, but if it's not speaking, it's almost as if like we're holding our tongue because everything that we would say is problematic. It's angry, it's frustrated, it's combative. There may be an apology here from this person too with that Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups with the Ace of Swords. That may be a situation where like both of you are feeling regret, but also somebody needs to step up to the plate. And I'm not sure who is needing to step up to the plate. Show me how this person views the energy. Why are they viewing it as the Five of Swords here for Cancer? Why are they viewing it as the Five of Swords for Cancer? Actually, you know what? Let's scratch that. Show me this person and how they are viewing Cancer. Why is the Knight of Cups here in reverse for Cancer? Okay. Okay, so you have the Tower coming out here. You have Strength. And one more for the Knight of Cups. Okay, you've got the Ace of Cups in reverse here. Cancer, it feels here that it feels here that there's a lot of withdrawn energy when it comes to offering anything of emotional connection, of substance right now, of apologies. It feels here that this person is intentionally restraining themselves, and also they may be withholding things because they feel that if they do communicate with you, it's going to lead to heartbreak again. It feels like this is kind of between the two of you, the energy that I'm picking up, I feel like this is a person that is, the way that they process their emotions is more so on a mental plane. They're not somebody that is, the way that they do that is more mental versus emotional. And I feel that you can process your emotions faster because you're not rationalizing them. The way that you come out here, you do hurt. You are hurt. It's not just like a mental, rational thing. You go through the range of feelings and emotions, not to say that they can't or don't, but it feels more so indicative on your side where it's like you can process the emotions in a better, faster way where you can, how do I want to say, heal faster, I guess. Yeah, I feel here it's almost like this would be, if they were to move forward with any type of like, approach towards you here, how they're viewing you, it's almost as if like this would be problematic. It would almost be like that would break their boundary, break their cover, break their barrier here. Can you show me here why they're viewing the situation with Cancer as the Five of Swords? We've got the Sun. Show me more. You've got the Hermit. You have the Three of Pentacles coming out here, Cancer. So they see the situation as problematic. They see the communication as off, but also here, it's about if we can get past our issues, if we can get past our differences, and if we're able to actually communicate with a fair amount of love and honesty here to get connected again. I feel like this reading is very much about ego and about not wanting to be the one who lets down their guard first because that makes you weak, or it just feels like that kind of ego play. That's what it feels like, Cancer. This person is needing to look at themselves here and the situation. I feel like this person is needing to look at how you go about things, and that may be challenging for them because that might not be how they approach problems on an internal level, an emotional level. They may have difficulties in how they balance things out with people. This also may not just be with you. This also may be a situation where it's like they've had situations in their own life, in work, in their own connections, where the communication becomes problematic because they don't know how to address things. And so this is actually a call to action for them. And I know this is the action energy and what they're going to do, but like, this is a internal assessment. How do I change this? How do I not continue to experience these things over and over and over again? It's almost like a replay. It's like Groundhog Day, but emotional disturbance type. Yeah. Show me the King of Swords for Cancer, please. How you view this situation with this person. Yeah, you have the Four of Cups. It's a card of rejection here. Justice. Yeah, if you are going to, some of you, it's a legal matter here. Some of you may be denying getting out of a relationship that's long-term. Again, we did have the Ten of Pentacles over here. This could be a relationship that's longer, it could be a marriage as well. Either way, though, this is about bringing justice by rejecting a situation. Give me one more for the King of Swords. Yeah, there's too much out of balance energy here, Cancer. It's not healthy. It's not reciprocal here. And with the King of Swords, the intention behind that is one that is more so steadfast, but also one that engages situations that are very clear, very concise, and not all over the place. Again, I feel here that you've gone through a considerable kind of come to Jesus moment with yourself, you know, in how you address your emotions, how you piece things together. I don't think that you are, I feel like your process in this is quite a bit further on than this person here. I feel like this situation may have also been a catalytic relationship, so they could actually address some of their own stuff. But then there's also like the enmeshment energy a bit, but I feel like that's less on your end than it is with them. Show me the actions that this person's going to take. Why do we have the Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords is like immobility. It's not moving because we're afraid to do anything. We're afraid to take a stand. We're afraid to, you know, we're not sure. Our mind is getting in the way of things. Seven of Swords. Two more, please. King of Cups reverse. King of Cups over here. Eight of Swords energy with the Seven of Swords, the King of Cups in reverse, and then the Six of Wands. This almost wanted to come out in reverse, but we're keeping it up right here. I feel like this is a connection that is very, it's more so karmic. I mean, they're all karmic. They're all karmic, no matter how you slice it. All relationships are karmic with each other, but it feels here, Cancer, that this person is battling their own internal stuff. It's like they're going back and forth on their actions. They're going back and forth on how they've been emotionally manipulative in a situation. They're going back and forth on how they, you know, may have shown up for the wrong reasons. And when I say the wrong reasons, I mean energy where it's like it's like self-serving. It's like, you know, wanting to have your cake and eat it too, wanting to be seen for something that you're not. And that is also, I feel, weighing on this person's emotions, because now they have to piece it together. This separation, this removing of each other, it feels like this person is left with a bunch of reality checks that are very uncomfortable. They're very, very uncomfortable because it points out certain levels and aspects of manipulation that this person exhibits and how they kind of think. And so it's like not just being like getting a dose of, you know, silence, but like it's really having to, if they are introspective, it's really having to go into themselves and look at things from a very different angle, if they choose to do that, if they choose to do their shadow work, if they choose to be accountable for how they show up in relationships. Because I feel here, Cancer, that like you're not reciprocal here. You know, this is wanting attention. This is not giving attention or giving anything really further in a situation, because it's not balanced. Why is the Queen of... Okay, that was very quick. I'm saying, why is the Queen of Cups in reverse? You have the Devil coming out. Two more for the Queen of Cups. Okay. Yeah, the Devil, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. The energy is one where it's like you don't want to deal with somebody's toxic emotional baggage here. You've had enough of it. I feel like this isn't the only situation in your life where you've dealt with this kind of stuff, but I feel through this connection, it's like you've grown to a very, very, I want to say emotionally stable place, or at least emotionally understanding, where you can you can not be as affected as you once were. I feel when this situation reared its toxicity, that's when you kind of step back. It's like you engaged it for a bit, but then it's like you step back. And also too, this also feels here where it's like you may have given more, you may have given more energy to this person. This may have been a taker energy. You may have been giving more to this person, but I think there's some sort of, because the connection was potentially unconventional, but because like there was something that goes against like family or tradition, or like, you know, maybe this person has a family of their own. Either way, it's shut things down. Show me, it was a factor of things being shut down. It's almost like things didn't get taken seriously enough. Yeah, a Hierophant here in reverse. So the connection here with the Three of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, it does talk about a lack of reciprocity between you in the connection. It also can talk about, with this energy, third-party connections. doesn't have to mean that there's another relationship happening in this person in their life, but it can talk about like anything in their life, a job interfering, family interfering. It can talk about a relationship also interfering. But either way, it's kind of kept under wraps. And this also may have been a situation too where it's like you may have been connected through friends or come together and become friends, but then like something about the connection is not, I don't want to say that it's not seen as valuable, but it does feel like there's an element here where we are more so concerned about what other people think rather than the quality of the connection. But again, that's also another issue that this person has to process. That's like their own issue. Show me the Two of Wands in reverse here for Cancer. King of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy, Taurus, Virgo energy. You have the Devil here, and you've got the King of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy for sure. But with the Two of Wands in reverse here, Cancer, it feels here it's like one of the situations that may have broken you guys up or kept you apart was that this energy is very selfish. Now, for some of you, this is paying more attention to your own situations, being selfish in that regard. This also can be a situation where we are being selfish in a very manipulative way, being selfish in a way where we're wasteful, we squander situations, we, get ahead by telling people what we want them to hear versus what actually we can contribute. It's kind of like a manipulative energy here. Why is the Two of Cups in this energy? Because it feels like, I don't feel like you hate this person. I feel like you've risen above, Cancer, but also like, I feel that there is love here, but that doesn't mean you have to take it into a direction that is, romantic. You can just heal from a situation. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys have been very patient in this. One more. I feel like you've been very patient in this situation, but I also feel like there's an element here where the structure was not something that could hold things together. There was lack of structure, lack of emotional connection, or that's even hard to say because I feel that there was a lot of emotional connection, but it also feels like that emotional connection was either childish to a degree, and you probably felt that, or there was an element of you recognizing that somebody they're manipulative, they're a little bit greedy with how they approach things. They also withhold themselves back from fully engaging into something. And I don't know if that is a situation from their life experience where it's like say you grew up in the system, or say you grew up like thieving and stealing cars or whatever, that can be a normal thing for you. Not to say that this is a thief or anything like that, but the mentality I'm trying to explain behind it is somebody who is either used to that, and so they can very well justify their actions because they're used to it. Doesn't make it right, but they're used to it, and so they can kind of work within that energy. Here, I feel here this is about patience in regard to love and regard to a honest connection here. Even at the bottom of the deck, you have the Lovers, which is interesting because it's like, I feel like there's a lot of deeper connection here, but also there's a lot of other things that kind of cloud it. Give me one more in regard to this connection, please. Yeah, I feel also too, it's like if this is not something that can be like outwardly in public or out in the public, then why bother? Yeah, we have the Empress, the Five of Wands, and then we've got the Knight of Pentacles here with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You may receive an apology, but this is long coming. This is long coming, and this is also from somebody that is kind of like distraught energy. The Empress indicates to me that your energy is one of elevation. Again, there feels like this element of you actually being solid in who you are, how you are, and your emotional processing, versus somebody here where it's like they're kind of limited. They're kind of it's skewed because they don't know how to be emotionally present. And so with that, they just try to take what they can get. With the Five of Wands here, it does represent conflict, but this may be wanting to heal some conflict here. Under that, you have the Five of Pentacles, but not much changes. And that's going to be the decision that you have to make in this situation, Cancer. Is this worth my time? Is this worth my energy to re-engage here? Because a lot of your energy feels like we're pressing on into different areas in our life versus trying to, coddle this, trying to maintain this, trying to bring something, resuscitate it back to life, when it needs to be reciprocal. But here we've also got somebody that's just very shut off, Can we get some advice for Cancer, please? Okay. So you have the Sun here. Cancer, the Sun, Leo energy. The Sun is very positive, but it's also an energy where we have gathered information. We've come to a different understanding about situations, about ourselves. It's aha moments. It is clarity within a situation. It's an alleviation of depression and problematic situations between us. It's looking more so on the bright side than being stuck in the mire, stuck in the mud with something. I feel here that there's also, with the Sun being here, I feel that it's kind of beautiful just because both parties get a level of clarity, but also there's an element here where it's like, I don't feel that if you are depressed about this, I don't feel that that's going to last for forever. I feel like this is kind of a forward momentum energy. This is a direction energy that it's asking you to be more prominently connected with the things that make you happier in life right now. Some of you, that is personal goals. Some of you, that is just having fun in your own right. But here, it also feels like, how do I want to say that? I feel like this person kind of feels judged by you, but there's some element here that through that self-assessed judgment, or like their self-perceived judgment from you, it actually helps them become a better person. So yes, beautiful, painful energy, but beautiful energy because it helps to transcend things. Yeah. That's what I have for you. I hope that this was helpful. That's kind of a wild read, but feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you choose to. And if you're wanting a personal reading, you can contact me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com. And again, I'm doing one question for $30, each additional for $15, and then a one-on-one session with me on Zoom for $100. And yeah, you can reach out to me, and all the information is in the description box below. So this is what I have for you, Cancer. Good luck. Take care. Bye.